I love this record, Into Something Larry Young. Yeah, I bought this right back in the early 90s off a fellow who used to sell a lot of old jazz records. And I paid £100 at the time, which was, I thought was astronomical. But anyway, but it was well worth it. And I just love that record, man. And there's a track on it called Plaza del Toros, which is just amazing. But the whole thing's brilliant. Sam Rivers on it and all them cats, man, it's great, brilliant. Love that record. Yeah, well, I mean, that is very true. There are only 4 Small Faces, and that's, I mean, you know, everyone knows they're my favourite band, along with the Fabs, and that's a good record, but it's an American album they've stuck together, which had the shittiest mixes on it I've ever heard. So they had some weird stereo mixes, which was a shame because the track listing was all right. So, great sleeve though. Yeah, my favourite of their records, that and In a Speaker, I thought were amazing records. But I love that record. I love it. Was it Elephant, the single from it, which is amazing, wasn't it? Both that and the one before, In the Speaker, were both brilliant records. Yeah, fabulous. I mean, she looked so great as well, didn't she? I mean, I got to know Pat through seeing her on Top of the Pops with the Small Faces singing Tin Soldier. And then obviously I heard her other stuff after that. But yeah, she's just unique. Fantastic record, man, yeah. I heard that about 30 years ago. And I love all her stuff, yeah. I love her stuff with John, but her solo stuff's really, really special as well. And Pharoah Sanders on it and all them people on it. Elvin, yeah, amazing. Great records, I've got to say it. And probably for me our best. I like the sound in it, I like the construction of the songs on it, and a couple of classics on it, I think, but that's my favourite records. Yeah, The Prophet, you know, he's a modern day prophet, Curtis, and all his stuff with the impressions, all his productions, just a genius, you know. And then, was that his first one, right? That was his first solo record, wasn't it, after the impressions? I mean, every track on that, man. And the next sort of run of the next sort of 4 or 5 albums, the same thing, just brilliant. Fantastic, yeah. Dr. Robert put me on to Nick Drake. I've never really heard of him, to be honest, and he made me a tape up, a cassette up with Riverman on it and Pink Moon. And Riverman, when I first heard that, I just hadn't ever heard anything like that. You know, it's more similar, I suppose, to classical music, but it was still something else again, you know. Just otherworldly, you know, and yeah, so I went and just checked all the rest of his music out. Serenade to a Cuckoo's on that, and yeah, that's a great record. That I think it's like mid-60s maybe, but that's a fantastic record, yeah. What could I say? Very, very nice record. I mean, you know, no one's heard it yet, so it's difficult to say, but I've heard it, and you've heard it, right? But I'm pleased with it, and that's all I can do, really. Just be happy with what I'm doing, and